you and make you want me.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Angry Jackalope, Robert R. Ricks. And, yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about hats, shits, stuff that's like, what the fuck, really. So, come on close. Come in. Come close to me. Alright. So, first and foremost, how the fuck are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. And, you know, I looked at the video yesterday. I'm going to check something real quick here. Make sure that's nice and clean. It's still not as sharp. Still not as sharply sharp as I'd like it, but what can I do? I don't know. What can I do? Alright, so, what are we fucking ranting and raving about today? Well, I'll start with a little bit of a story. You guys know I've had the Angry Jackalope hat for a long, long time. Hang on here. I think it's like I need to adjust the camera. Go like that. Let's see. Yep. Is that going to be able to put this in frame? Well, yeah. Okay. Alright. So, you guys know I've had the regular Angry Jackalope hat forever and a day since pretty much early on. And what that was a fabric hat I originally had bought in Disneyland because it was wicked fucking hot. What's up, hook, line, and sinker? What's up, brother? And then through years of painting it and dyeing it and painting it and dyeing it and painting it and dyeing it and painting it and dyeing it, you know, it became what it became. Simicon in the motherfucking house. What's up, my brother from another mother? Just kind of venting right now, man. Kind of irritated with some shizzy seas that I'm about to get into real quick here. So, all I've ever wanted was a leather variant of that hat. That's all I've ever wanted. What is this? Well, it looks like there's a zit there, but it's not, actually. It's some weird fucking shadow. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I got distracted. I squirreled for a moment there. So, I had hunted around for a while and tried a bunch of different hats until I came across this one, which I really liked. I thought was pretty neat. It's the same company that does, you know, Mr. Put a bullet on my dick and watch me scream. He doesn't really put it on his dick. He puts it on his arm and shit. But still, he does crazy shit like that. And, you know, he's an adventuring type, and I see him diving into water and whatnot. So I was pretty happy to get this hat. This hat was through, what is that? What is that? Henschel Hat Company, USA. Right? And I've tricked it out and done some things to it, and I still need to paint and distress it and everything else, and it's got some bells and whistles to it. But the homeboy, Joshua Swanigan, one day asked me as I was sharing photos with him, "Dude, what size hat you wear?" I go extra large. You know, I got a big fucking head. That's what she said. And he was like, "Well, I bought this hat and I really dig it, but it's just too big. You know, and I don't want to send it back to the company because they're gonna charge me damn near the hat's cost. Blah blah blah." Oh, all right, fuck it, I'll buy it. So I bought it off of them, and it's called Walker and Hawks. And it's neat. It's got these little holes in it. Keep your head cool. And when I put it on, I'm like, dude, I love I love this swoop. I'm like, oh my fucking hell. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was like, oh, the only problem is black. And all my gear is brown, distressed brown. So I went and looked these motherfuckers up online. And I found them and saw that they had a distressed two-tone brown, blah, 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 extra large leather hat. Same styling as that one. So I was like, cool. So I ordered it. And it showed up in a box completely beat to shit. Okay? As if this was shipped out, shipped back, shipped out, shipped back, shipped out, shipped back. So I was a little surprised to see this box just beat completely to shit. And I was like, okay, all right, well, you know, maybe everything inside's fine. And to their credit, you know, the hat was wrapped up in a bunch of protective stuff. And I was like, okay, all right. So I get it. And I'm looking at it. And the first thing that I noticed was the piece that was supposed to be in the center, okay, that was supposed to be dead center on it, was really off, and it was hanging funky. And so I pull it, because I'm kind of like, what the fuck is it? It was supposed to be like a buffalo head nickel. So I pull it, and it comes right off. Like, just slid right off. And I'm like, the shit? And then I looked, and I was like, oh, it's got these little push deals to, you know, get it in. And I was like, all right, you know, biggie. You know, I could put it back on. Not a big deal. And then I was looking at the rim part here, and it was like loose. Like the glue had came off or something. And so I thought to myself, I was like, fuck. I could bitch to them. I could try to fucking work something out. Then I'd have to ship it back. Because this is not an American hat. This shit came out of England. United Kingdom. Yeah, United Kingdom. And I was like, fuck. So what can I do? And so I go, well, I got some Velcro. I'll stitch the Velcro on, and then I will attach my bottle opening jackalope. And I thought, fuck it. Why not? So the little holes that were left from the buffalo nickel, I just said, fuck it. I'll just use that and attach the bottle opener. And I was like, fuck it. You know, it's pretty cool. Now, the other thing that was weird, it was object, was the sizing. The sizing differential between this hat, okay, and this hat. Okay, this one fits like a fucking glove. It's perfect. No shimmy Cocoa Puffs. It's fucking great. It just pops on, sits, no problem. This sumbitch right here, also labeled as extra large, is wiggly, 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 loose, loosey, loosey, loose, loose. And I'm like, fuck, are you serious? I'm like, how is the leather deal so much larger than also leather, than leather? This guy sits on not a lot of play. look great. Also, this swoop, which I was so excited to see it on the leather, no bueno. I had to do this, actually. I was bending and pushing and bending and pushing and bending and pushing and bending and pushing. Trying to get that same swoopy swoop to no avail. It's close, but so anyway, I was kind of like, fuck. It is what it is. And so I took a what initially was turning out to be a bad situation and said, fuck it. Fuck it. And it has a really cool amount of distress and texturing on it, which I was like, all right, I dig that. I love that. I love all that. All of that is great. You know? And I like the fact that on the inside it's got a little sweat guard. You know? But it is a bummer. It is a bummer that shit's not centered. It just wasn't centered, and I was like, well, and my daughter looked at it. She was kind of like, well, I didn't notice it until you pointed it out, and I was like, well, I noticed it, and their quality control should have noticed it too, because even these guys right here, these guys aren't even centered, on the inner parts there. See how far back that one is versus that one. Let's see if I can put it this way. So go a little bit. So center of the hat is, let's see. Oh, actually that doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It's not that bad actually. But this guy up in the front, boy oh boy was it off. And I could tell maybe this was a return or something, because when this fucker came sliding out, I was like, wait, it's already been like played with, And I was like, huh, all right, well, fuck it. And I was like, fuck it. You need a buffalo head nickel anyway. I said, fuck, I'll put a jackalope on it. And it's a fucking ball opener, so whatever. What's up? What's up? Nut job. So yeah, that was the deal that was a little, yeah, right? Look at that. It's just, even if you look at the way the rivets are going here, right? So if we line it up like this, and we take this line, like if I take this off, just looking at the rivets as a guide. Okay, let me get the fucking thing lined up here. Oh, come on, Rob. Trying to get it center lined. I won't look. I'll just kind of go like this and put it on my head. All right. Come on. Trying to do this shit while looking at a camera is like fucking impossible. I think that would be about it. Nope. No, like that. So the rivets, like this side over here, is too close. This side here is just a smidge off. Like, I noticed it, like, from a design point of view, just because I do graphic design, and so it's not off by a lot, but it is off enough that it just fucking fucks with my head. So when I put the little jackalope on, I was like, fuck it, I will angle and mess with the jackalope when I'm like in front of the mirror, and then that way I could try to find a happy medium on it. And I was like, all right, fuck, you know. Um, yeah, it is off. It's off, but it's like fuck. You could make your own out of oil, tans, leather. Yeah, I've got a bunch of leather. I have a whole leather workstation out in the garage. I just have not had a lot of extra time to do things the way that I want. So that's kind of sat on the back burner. I even tried some other hats. Let's see, I think it's supposed to go down like that. And this one I didn't mind. I actually kind of like this hat, but then the wife doesn't like the back, how it kind of flips up there. She did not like that at all. And I was like, eh, you know. You know what, Hook? There is a guy I've been meaning to go check out. Uh, I don't know if he deals in leather. He does like traditional style hats, and he makes some sick ass fucking hats. I've been following him on Instagram for a while now, and I don't know, you know. I mean, ultimately, I think that's gonna have to be the route, really, because I love this hat right here, but there's something that's just not quite right. There's one. It might be it's light here. I want this dark, so I might just paint this or stain it, make it darker. And also, I want a lot more distressed on it. But as far as fit and fucking man, I love this. I love this one. This one I think is like, you know, this is probably about as close as I'm gonna get for right now. I want that swoop. I want the swoop that this one has. I love that swoop. I just like the way this guy fits. You know, I think this one fits my big fat head really well. I really dig it. And this is also kind of sentimental because, you know, I got it from Joshua, and so like I really dig it. And so I was really hopeful when I bought this one that it was going to be same deal, but it's just it's so loose on my head. Like it feels weird on my head. But I love the texturing on it. So I don't know. I think they're gonna be just different things for different fits. I think I'm just gonna have to accessorize the hats and go. And then when I go to do, you know, Trash Panda shit, you know, this will be the one for Trash Panda shit, because this one has the hidden light source in it. See if I can toggle that on. Where is the button? There we go. So it's kind of a cool concept with the hat, you know. It's like, you know. So I like that on the hat because it has that kind of cool feature to it. But you know, this one is a little too tight on the head, and it's an extra large, so I don't even know if they go any bigger. But this guy is like waterproofed out, is ready to be thrown around, dragged through the ground, you know, really distressed up for the Jeremiah Jones, you know, the Jeremiah Jones character. So it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I just kind of wish this one had just a closer approximation to those guys. But, you know, at the end of the day, um, this one is perfectly legit for going out and hunting monsters and shit. University of Utah. Let's see. Hello.
Thank you for choosing Hilton Hotels. We would like to inform you that thanks to the Friends and Family Rewards program, your membership was drawn to receive a complimentary...
It's irritating. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Leather pieces are never exactly the same. There's always little bits of differences. That's true. That's true. Do I have some steampunk goggles? These are pretty much about as close as I got to steampunk, and these are the Naninis that I've had forever and a day. And I've actually gone in and painted them and done a bunch of aftermarket stuff on it. What's up, Sonny? Sonny, good to see you. Looking into your novel soon. Hey, you're making my day. Stop fucking teasing me. Don't fuck with me like that. I get excited when people read my shit, because not a lot of people read my shit. So it makes me happy to hear that. Yes, good ringtone. I know. I like that. That is appropriate for monster hunting, right? You know, think Winchester Brothers and whatnot. Let's see here. Diesel Punk Row has some great patterns for hats in that style you like. Really? Well, I'm going to have to check them out. So, yeah, you know, I really, I have an idea what I want for a hat. I want the ruggedness of like this. I want some of the styling. Like, this is cool, okay? But my headline goes right about here. So I've got all this extra up here. And that's cool to give it this personality. Like, push it down. You know, then you get the real cool kind of Indiana Jones dimple type shit. That's kind of cool in there. This one also has got a really rigid rim here. So, like, I can go like this and pull it and almost bring it to a point. Like, I dug that too. I thought that was kind of cool. You know? Yep. Yeah, I have a firm image in my head, firm image of how I want Jeremiah Jones to look. And yeah, there is a Spook Time Investigators channel, and I think there are a couple videos up there. That was back when I was going to do it a certain way. Now, with me actually playing the role of Jeremiah Jones so that it fits in with the Spook Time Investigators magazine, you know, that's changed up a little bit. So that channel has to be kind of revisited a little bit, and a few other things have to happen there. But, you know, I'm excited. Like, I can't wait to actually do legitimate, thorough investigations of different locations and do you know, do the camera work part of that in character, but then actually conduct realistic, you know, investigations and whatnot. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be really good. You should see how derby style would look on you. Derby. I think I know what that is. Is that the round one that looks? Let me see. I'm gonna go derby style. Let's open this up right here. Derby. But yeah, it's just funny because I was excited for that hat to show up, and then the quality on it was just really subpar in certain areas. So I think what happened is, I think somebody bought that hat. It was too big for their fucking head. They fucked around with it a little bit or something, and then they shipped it back. And then they just fucking shipped it to the next person, and then that person said, "Oh, it's too big for my fucking head," and then that person sent it back because, you know, and I know I get that it's hot and everything right now. I get that, but some of the glue, up around here, for example, is loose. Like I could pull it like this, and you could see down inside of it where the glue has been pulled away, and I was like, really? I mean, so, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And like I said, I wasn't gonna, because I know from experience that's how I got it from Homeboy. He didn't want to spend all the money to get it shipped back, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't really want to do this." Going, "Oh, this is fucked up. Ship it," and then it comes back, and it's the same fucking shit. You know what I mean? Let's see, what was it called here? It was called a derby style, derby style hat. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. There's the one that's round and has a little round rim on it, like that. You know, I probably will check one of those out. The other ones I like too are the I call them like golfer caps, but that's not what they're called. They're like the newsboys caps, you know. I like that style as well. So there's a few other hats like I want to check out and try. But it might be worthwhile for me to go find, you know, the hat guy that's here in Utah and go pay him a fucking visit. You know what I'm saying? It says, definitely getting into reading more. Reading is good. Yes, reading is very good. And I happen to know an artist. A writer who likes to make books and stories and used to do a real-time story time show. And I'd like to do that again, but the viewership on that dropped to like 5 regulars. So I was like, fuck, I can't do a show with 5 fucking regulars. You know what I mean? So, Diesel Punk Row. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna put that on my bookmark right now. Let's take a peeky peek. Take a peek. Boop, boop. Bam, there it is. Is it a it's a Etsy store with, oh yes. Oh shite, Nina. Yeah, this dude does some sick patterns. That is kind of cool, actually. Here, I'll share with you guys. Hang on. Let me do this. Ooh, I like that black one right there. Hang on. I wish this guy did, where the fuck is it? Is it, display? Yep. Alright. Boom. Look at that. Some of these bags are fucking sick. Some of these bags are fucking sick, yo. That's sick. That's gangster. Pattern set. Wow. I dig it. Alright, let me back up. Look at the hats. Where's the hat patterns? Boom. See, I like some stuff like this with the little flash type deal. I dig that. Shit, I even dig the leather cap, the baseball cap right here. That's pretty sick. See, like that's kind of neat. This is the one right here, though. That's that swoop I like. Boom. Like this swoop right there. Like it. Yep. I like that. You need to cut that shit out. You need to stop getting all hot and bothered. You're gonna give yourself a fucking stroke, doggy dog. That's pretty cool too. Look at this shit. Yeah, we're ready to take off and fucking. That's fucking gangster. That's pretty gangster right there. That's a sidekick hat right there. I dig that. I don't know about this. I don't know about the wire stuff on the eyeballs and whatnot, but that's pretty sick. That's sick. Ooh, the horns are kind of cool. I'm horny. I'm gonna have to grab some of these, I think. Yep. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah. I like that. That's really neat. Anyway. Thanks for that fucking tip, bro. I'll definitely check that shit out. That's fucking cool. Yeah, YouTube channel as well. I'll check that out. Let's see. I bought patterns from him. If you had any questions, you send him and he answers you. That's cool. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I have bought some patterns from Etsy before. And I printed some of them out. Let's see. Because I had some leather mask ones that I got, and I got that Predator. No, not the Predator. The face hugger leather pattern that's up on Etsy. I got that one too. It was pretty fucking sick. All right, Sonny. Later, brother. Going back north next week. Have to accompany some family that's not doing so hot. Also looking forward to getting away from Florida for a bit of vacation away from vacation. Nice. Yeah, dude, if you do read anything, let me know, dude. It makes my day when people read my shit and they comment on it. I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, anyway, I mean, all in all, the hat's kind of growing on me. Like, I like my, I like putting the bottle cap on there. You know, a little bottle cap deal. You know, the bottle opener. I dig having him here because I love having my little lope roll around with me. You know, it just kind of, I think it kind of taints it a little bit that I had to use it to, you know, fix the fuck up. And that, you know, it's funny because I don't know if you guys will be able to see that or not, but like you could tell this thing has been like bent, you know, because it's just like it was loose on her, and I was like, the hell, and I just barely pulled and it just slid out, and then I said, what? And then I was like, oh, okay, bend it like this, okay, loose it like this, bend it like this, loose it like this. I'm like, all right, I can see how you slide it back in, no problem, but again, I was kind of like, I was really disappointed because it wasn't cheap. I mean, for a hat, it's cheap because I think I spent $50. Yeah, $50 is what I think I spent for this hat. So, in the grand scheme of things, $50 is not bad because I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one, I think I spent 100 and something for this bad boy. It wasn't like 200, I know that, but it was like definitely 100 and something. And this one, it's got more it's got more thickness and girth and durability to it. I'm not happy about this lighter tone. I kind of wanted it darker, but it's okay. I have stain outside that will darken this if, you know, I go out and just fucking spend time doing it. But the wife didn't dig this one. She felt this was a little too cowboy. And I was like, yeah, but motherfucking Jeremiah Jones though. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah Jones. I mean, why would that be a bad thing for Jeremiah Jones? I don't think it's a bad thing at all. And she likes the goggles on because the goggles, she says, gives it kind of a weird steampunky feel, but not quite. And I just think the reason this is a little too high. I think if this was right about there, it would be perfect. But other than that, I mean, I it's not like I don't like this hat. I actually like this hat. You know, just the wife that was kind of like, eh. And then when I was recently, we were over in Wendover, and I had this hat, and you know, she didn't seem to mind this hat at all. Like, she really dug it. So I think, you know, this is awesome for like my black outfits and whatever. But as far as the distressed brown with the vest and everything else, you know, like, this would be cool too if I could find a way to mount bullets or some shit. You know, either they're just blanks, just something with a pattern to it would be kind of cool. And even this guy, it seems like this guy has more overall height than the black one. Let's see. So the black, no, I guess that's about right. Yeah, they're about the same. It's weird though, because when you play with all right, dude, later. When you fuck around with the different textures and materials, it changes the experience immensely. So this is lightweight. It's not very heavy. The black one is super duper lightweight. Like, it feels like I'm not wearing anything. And then my main hat, man, that one's got some weight to it. You know, it's got a little bit of substance to it. And then this one, for example, like nothing. It sounds like no weight. Oh, but see if get this guy to go down a little better. Whoop. So yeah, it's just one of those things. And this one's funny because when the wife sees this one, she's always like, no, that doesn't. It has a weird feel, like you're a private investigator or something. Like, private investigator. I kind of like that, private investigator. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I just felt like I'd share this with you guys, and you know, the quality that I'm getting on some of my packages now, just really disheartening. Like, the quality level from certain companies are just going downhill. That's why I stopped fucking with Sneak. I don't even buy anything from Sneak anymore. Just because every time I ever ordered anything from them, like the last 5 shipments I got from Sneak, it was like somebody was fucking kicking them around a football field or something. And it was just garbage. So I said, fuck it. And I tried to report to them and talk with them, and they would never respond and never do anything. I said, fuck it then. Y'all don't want my business. Fuck it. Y'all ain't getting it. So, you know, and it breaks my heart because I really liked Sneak as a brand and everything else, but their U.S. distribution was garbage. Garbage. And so, you know, that's always kind of a problem. Especially with the stuff that has happened since last year. Just quality of different things have just fucking nosedived. But in any event, you know, you get what you pay for. It was hard to get hands on because I went direct. I didn't order this like on Amazon or anything else, because if I would have ordered it from Amazon, it was going to end up being like $30-$40 more. So I just bit the bullet, bought direct from them. So this is direct from Walker and Hawkins, and Walker and Hawks, not Hawkins. And it's unfortunate. I wanted to give them high praise and everything else, and you know, but could be just I got the luck of the draw and ended up with one that had been returned hella times. It was scuffed up pretty heavily, which for my personal use on it and expectation for it was perfectly fine. I didn't mind that at all. But that could have also been indicative, because the pictures that I've seen elsewhere did not show these nearly as scuffed up as this, you know. But for me, I'm actually going to end up scuffing this bitch up even more. I'm going to add more. I'm going to take like sandpaper around the edges and stuff like that and actually distress these a lot more, because remember, the whole concept of Jeremiah Jones is, you know, he's been out monster hunting for a minute. So, you know, I didn't mind it. But I did mind that the Buffalo Nickel was off center. It was also really loose. And when I pulled it out, you know, I was like, wow, really? That just slid right out like fucking nothing. And I was like, well, shit. Maybe it was just so hot, the glue around the edges or something. I don't know. But yeah, I wish it was just a little snugger. I have some hat tape that came with the other hat. I think I'll use that, and it'll probably give it a better snug feel. But yeah, so at least I got one super duper nice Walker and Hawks that fits like a glove. Very nice. You know, Joshua, thank you. This was a really fucking cool hat. I do not regret buying it from you. Blah blah blah. I kind of just wish this one was just like that one, just brown. All right, guys, that's it. I will holler at you guys when I do next time. Does the hat have a good pull up? Oh, you mean the these little bits right here? Is this what you're referring to? These? This one on the Walker and Hawks, this is pretty flimsy. It's a very lightweight, very silky smooth strap. This little plastic deal right here. So if I go pinch it, pull it up, yeah, it will hold. It ain't flying off in the wind or nothing else, so that's great. But the material on it, you know, this is I don't know what this is. It's kind of it feels kind of, I don't know, it might be suede. It could be suede. I'm not sure. It's very soft though, very very smooth, and it's the exact same type from the two different ones. Like they're the exact same. Super lightweight and then plastic. Whereas this one, this is actual leather. These are like leather bits right here. It's really rough, thick, and you know, I pull this guy down. I got this little wood bead, so I pull this one down and bring it up. Man, this guy ain't gonna do shit. Run your thumb on inside of hat with leather. With leather, get lighter. Not. Let me look that up real quick here. It says have a good pull-up. So I'm gonna say hat pull-ups. Let's see what that is. Hat pull-ups. I'm sure that might be a term. Let's see. What is a hat pull? Pull-ups where you can keep your hat on. Oh. Nope. Yeah, I don't see that definition here. Or maybe I should do hat definition pull-ups. Hat definition, or even hat anatomy, right? Pull-up. No, not a dictionary. Pull out of a hat. No. Yeah, I can't find definition of what you're referring to. Let's see what else. On inside of crown. So the inside of the crown. All the inside on this one is really super fucking nice on this guy right here. Like they'd sent me some tape in case it was too big, but it has like all of this stuff inside of here is real nice. Like all of this stuff is real easy for me to add in something, but this guy already fit really well, so I wasn't worried about him. These guys, there is no rim other than in the sweat guard area right here. And the way that these guys hold on, they don't have a hole on the top that the straps go through. They just have these little ears that kind of hang down, that's stitched in, that things go in. And the stitching, for example, you can tell it's machined, and it's not bad, but you know, like I said, this one definitely feels and fits really, really well. This one, a little more on the loose side. There's the inside. You can see there's nothing here. That's just straight stitch through there. All the way up here on the top, they do have this weird little ring up here, and I don't know. Actually, I don't even know how the fuck that's there, to be honest with you. That's really funny. That might be something maybe to kind of sit around the ring of your head a little bit. I'm not sure. And then, of course, the sweat deal. Run your thumb. The flesh side should get lighter if it has a good pull-up. So as I run it around this guy, just run. I don't feel any differential. This guy, ooh. Well, this is funny because this is on this one. The reason this guy is so firm and so comfortable is this has like padding inside the stitch here. So when I rub my fingers here, there's a little bit of a padding. I didn't even notice that until we were just talking about it. And it's got 1, 2, 3 layers of stitch. And then on the, wow, this is cool. There's, oh, I could hide some shit up in here. That's pretty neat. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. I don't know. I think, let's see. This in here. No, I don't think this is suede. I don't think this is suede in here. This, I don't know. It's soft though. I don't know. I'm gonna have to research that and find out for you what that that material there is. What's funny is I have been wearing it when I was sweating and stuff, so you can see a little bit of sweat line showing up. I didn't even realize that it was already starting to get some of those sweat lines in it, which is pretty funny. These guys right here, no, this is just regular leather, like the reverse of leather on in here. Oh, I see. Pull up leather. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. All right. One word. Pull up leather. Ah. Okay. Let's see. What is pull-up leather anyway? Let's see. Sorry that I'm not talking. I'm just sitting here reading this shit, trying to educate myself on pull-up leather is a type of aniline leather that is colored with an aniline dye that are sealed up using nature's oil or wax instead of paints, pigments, and top coats. They end up having a colored wax or oil finish on the top. Pull-up leather is therefore also called waxed leather or oiled leather. Okay, so I think when I bought these, there might have been some terminology on those. I will go look at those and see what's what. These feel. Ugh. These feel really thick. It doesn't feel... Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go look up the thing and see what they say on it. But this definitely takes more scuffs. The other one doesn't show as much scuffing. This guy shows a lot more scuffing. This way you won't have to sand the leather. Oh. Yeah, because this guy, if I go like this, as an example, just with my thumb. With my thumb, I just did that right there. Those lines. So let's say on the top here, because there's nothing there, right? If I take my thumb, let's see. There, I just did 3 lines. So that's what that does. So this one actually gets scarred up really easily, which is kind of cool. Actually, I like that. And I probably wouldn't have to use... Oh, that's funny. Now I should actually feel that. And it's not like I've got like big, sharp fucking nails or anything. But yeah. So that's kind of cool. So this one will actually be easy for me to kind of distress to the leather, to the level that I want to do. So that's actually a bonus for me. Now what's funny is this one, I'll try to do the same thing. And we'll go right on this area right here. See if I could do it. Because I just worked and worked and worked and worked and worked. And it just very faintly, you can see those little lines right there. So this guy does not get scarred up as easily as the new hat. So that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. So we'll see. I will have at any event when the full costume is done. Then see, run your thumbnail on the inside. It should lighten up. On the inside. The inside. So okay, so on the inside. That's me scraping for this hat. I'm going to try it on this one. There's no marks at all right through here. And that one doesn't, it did lighten up. On camera you can really see it. When I'm looking at it, it's not really that noticeable, but on camera there, you could see that. So... But I do want to darken. This one is not bad. Like this one is not so, like, I don't know, maybe a tad darker. This one just seems a lot more orangey rust, and I would rather have it like that. You know what I mean? So, anyway. These are some things that I'm trying to figure out with the hat shit. It's funny because, you know, somebody would say, well, it's just a fucking hat, you know, but for me, the hat's kind of iconic. When you look at some characters in stories and whatnot, or even in movies, a lot of times the hats make it. I'm thinking like Raymond Reddington on the Blacklist. You know, the hats define a character. Sometimes the hat is a character. So I have a certain look I'm going for, and so I'm trying to figure it out. And as I go through this, I'm sharing it with you guys, so you guys see, you know, the shit you go through when you're trying to do wardrobe and whatnot, and you're trying to get a certain aesthetic. It's really frustrating because sometimes you see shit online and you think, oh yeah, it's gonna be good, but then you get it and your head's too fucking big. It just doesn't work right. That's why when you can kind of go Push hard on inside. Draw a line with thumb and see if exterior lightens up. Push hard on the inside. Oh. Alright, so you want to see if I do an exorcist thing. So if I push hard, will I see it lighten up out on the outer side? So I will do this. And the answer is yes. It did on that. So as I did that, it lightened it up a little bit on the outside. For this one. Let me try the other hat now. Yeah, try it right about there. Yep, that one totally lightened up. Right there, you can see that line right there. So that's it's kind of crazy. Let's see, does it remove? Oh, look at that! It's kind of creepy. That's creepy. What the fuck, dude? That's crazy. I wonder if that's why they have that ring in here to keep your head from causing the material to deform and also the material to change color. Or maybe they were doing that to create this this lighter ring around. So they had that there for it to punch up against to cause this discoloration here. Yes, that's it. That's the pull of the leather. Yep. Okay. So, if you guys didn't know what that is, you were just like me, and now you learned some terminology and whatnot, which is cool because I'm always trying to learn new shit. Especially since at some point I'm going to be doing some of my own leather stuff. Fuck. Yet another fucking project of mine. I have so many fucking projects. I swear to God. Like I have too much shit to do and not enough time to do it. You know what I'm saying? You want to remove those marks. Just massage the exterior. No, actually, I'm happy. Like the more distressed and the more weathered it looks is what I'm going for. So I'm actually digging that. What's really funny is anybody walking behind this hat's gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on there?" Right? They're like, "What is that? What the hell's going on that hat? Like, what is that?" You know? And you know that's for the special effects of, you know, don't come with me if you want to live. Or danger, Will Robinson, danger. So that's kind of fun. And off. So cool. All right. Well, that's gonna be it, guys. Just like I said, I just wanted to share with you. I think I do want to. Now, when a hat is finished and it's quasi waterproofed and everything else, you can't really stain it, huh? I can't really darken it up. You think like if I brought new leather stain and did it, would it take? Do you think it would take? Because I want to darken this bitch by, I don't know, like 2 shades. Easy. 2 or 3 shades is on the outside. And then on the inside, I really want to darken the underbelly of this bitch. I'm sure there's a technical term for this. I want to darken it. I don't like it kind of rusted orange. I kind of want to make that a brown. So anyway, if you guys know or have some suggestions and shit, throw that bitch down in the description below, or in the comments, I say, below, and that way I can, you know, do that, and then I'll share the results with you motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah. And I will also be looking for like a hack. I think this one. I think this one is fine for monster hunting with the lights and whatnot. I think it's kind of a disco hat. I think it's pretty cool. But I like the other ones. I think I'll be wearing the other ones a lot more out in public, just kind of, just wearing it on a regular, just whatever. But I think when I actually go and I do investigations or inclement weather or something else, then I will do this hat. Oil tan. Use a little olive oil. Will darken it. Use sparingly. Olive oil, huh? So olive oil will darken it, huh? That will darken even the underbelly side? Let's see. And what would be like, would I use like an oil rag or something like that, kind of saturate that and then just rub it, gently just rub it like a natural, so if I'm going from front to back, I go in that direction, then I go on the other side, do the same thing, right? And then even on this stuff, like one direction. I think, I think even if I just rimmed it, that could be interesting. Okay. All right. I have an idea. So I will try that out. Because this one's already pretty dark. This is kind of the darkness that I like. And this one is just almost, it just needs like, two shades darker. If I get this 2 shades darker, pow. Ooh, use my finger. Ooh, finger it. Finger it. Finger it. Whoop. Finger this bitch. Whoop. Because I'd like to have all of this darker, but then the rim, I want that like dark. Anyway, I just enjoy, sharing this shit as I go across it, because you guys are like my soundboards. You know what I mean? Like I could tell you guys shit, and then voila, you guys will see it, and then hopefully one day these characters will evolve away from magazines and books and whatnot, and one day we'll see them on the screen, whether it be the small screen or the big screen, and it'll be fun. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, yeah, again, you guys have some suggestions, holler at your boy. Oh, because like even this right here, the tops, where the fuck is it? There. That shit. Over there. That one. I don't like the red. I want that shit like either black. I want it either black or I want it brown. So I may even experiment with that sumbitch right there, because right now it's burgundy. And I don't have any gear or kit that's burgundy. And I even have this leather monster hunting case or bag that is the wrong color as well. So there's even things I want to do on that. So I think I'm going to experiment on those two first before I fuck with my hats. That's what I'm going to do. Alright guys, I got a game plan now. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys the next motherfucking time. Have yourself a wonderful fucking night. If you like it, please subscribe, tell your friends, far away. Until next time, motherfuckers, please be good to yourself, good to each other. Go out, live life until the bullets, ride the bus till the wheels fall off. Have some adventures, get some scars, find some love and all that jazz. And I'll see you motherfuckers next time. Chestnut. Okay. I shall look for some chestnut.